That better?
No.
Alrighty, thank you for coming and joining my attempt at a escape room / 80s game. They came together and had a baby, so this is my version of the game. So they've reattached a document that y'all know what's going on so far in the village. In this village, I guess I can explain it. I'll do it quickly. The goat has brought this village to Innistrad. Innistrad is a plane of existence where y'all in this city called Keseg that's surrounded by these haunted woods that are roamed by werewolves at night. It's not safe to be in the werewolves or in the forest because the werewolves will attack you and eat you at night. So it's very forbidden to go there. But the city does have an underground where it's safe to go in and travel and all that good stuff. That's how they get their supplies in and out. Just know the forest around the city is cursed. So we'll go over the document real quick. Basically the script. So after the Undertaker, killed the Seers, they've been battling in the Avernus, in the underworld, fighting each other for eternity since they have been killed off. The goat now has transported him to Innistrad because he's bored because he got killed off in the last game he was in. So we're going to do standard 3 nominations. I got a fancy little clock up here that I bought, so because my Kindle hit the bucket and I got something else y'all can go off of. Standard 3 nominations. I'm not gonna have so many like special roles in this game because y'all are gonna have trouble trying to figure out the game. So your villager roles are: a villager does nothing, knows nothing, just try to deduce werewolves during the day. You have Freya. Freya and Ravina are both Mystic Seers. They learn somebody's exact role at night. If Freya dies on the village team loses. If Ravina dies, the werewolves die or lose. The huntsman? Question marks. You don't know yet. Only a huntsman know. Well, I don't think the huntsman's even gonna know. Let me look at my other sheet. Nope. Huntsman won't know exactly either. Snow White? Question marks. Snow White will find out what she's doing when I send her role. Spellcaster, same spellcaster each night chooses a player who will be silenced the next day, cannot talk. And that's it for the village roles. Werewolf roles. You got your werewolves that wake up each night, don't have any other special abilities other than just choose somebody to kill. Ravina, as I said, is a Mystic Seer. Now, if all the werewolves are killed, she will start killing at night. Because that happened in one of the previous games where all the wolves had died and she was the last one alive, so she needed to be able to kill. Let me just join me. Quick. I missed alert, so I'm assuming they're just gonna alert this game and not play. Let's see where was that. Wicked Witch. Knight's only thing you know about the Wicked Witch, she has some other powers that she has to be able to do. But night 0, she'll learn who the werewolves are. So when I wake her up, all the people, the werewolves, are just going to give a thumbs up so she knows who the werewolves are. And that's all she does first night. Then you have the hybrid. Each night has an action to do, but does not know who the werewolves are or Ravina is. They do not wake up with the werewolves, but they're a werewolf in intents and purposes of this game. A hybrid will get more details about himself when he gets it, whoever gets it. And then you have the white wolf, wakes up each night with other werewolves and chooses a person to eliminate. And those are your roles in this game. Any questions? Oh, and each day you can have a theme. So something may happen during the day. Each day be something different. Yep.
How is the white wolf different to a normal werewolf?
You might have to figure that out. It might be part
That's
of the
what
thing.
we've got to figure out, Eddie.
Cool.
Dugan's telling us no secrets. It's spoilers.
Spoiler, sweetie.
Yep.
Is every werewolf role 100% in the game?
Yep. Everything's in the game.
Wow, 5 wolves with 14 people.
There's 2 wolves that you know for sure. and one don't even wake up with other wolves. So, or if you want to consider Ravina a wolf,
Yes.
she doesn't do anything until all the other wolves die. All you have to do is kill Ravina for the village, and the village wins.
Yes.
There you go, Lucas.
Jerry, you are
No,
acting like a
impulse.
Ravina. Should we kill you?
All right.
How am I doing that in this song? Yeah.
If there's no
I have
further
no idea.
questions, I'll start dealing out rolls.
But Jugan said it's easy to win. We just
I
need to
have a
find
gun.
Ravina.
I shoot Lucas.
Dugan, are we following your camera order?
Sure.
I don't think it will matter, right?
Probably won't matter.
There you go. Now you're following the camera order. Thanks for reminding me. I thought I was already doing that. I'm glad I checked it.
I have another question. Will
Yes.
the Huntsman and Snow White be similar to the ones you used to have? Because you used those roles before. Are they?
Yeah, I use the
Current
rolls.
ability
Doesn't
similar?
mean they're doing the same thing.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Can the spellcaster choose the same person every night?
No. That's a change to my every night.
Why, Gro? Did you want to silence me every night?
No, I was thinking silencing Connor every night.
I thought you were going to do Elliot because that's the only name you've got.
Yeah,
What did you
I
do,
can write
Connor?
down Connor. I have a pen.
What did you do to deserve Gro's wrath?
Well, right?
I
I
just
can
have a
promise you,
tendency to listen to what Connor says, and it's never a good idea.
I can promise you that after 3 days silence, that Alex will be far more entertaining than I would.
Yeah, that's correct.
As always, as I'm sending in rolls, don't be talking about the game or what you got and all that stuff until we actually officially start.
Oh. Dugan, I don't think you mentioned it, but like in your rules document, it said that if Ravina finds Freya, they're going to get a random other roll. Yeah.
Yeah, so the seers know each other, they can dupe each other. So if they checked one another, they get a false reading on their roll.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me. Bells of tone. Time to go to sleep. It's a nice cold evening where the village has been transported to Innistrad in this town called Keswick. This dark evening, the village, or the forest, is surrounded. Keswick. High walls protect Keswick from the venomous, vile werewolves that lurk in the shadows of the forest. Deep down in the Avernus, in the underworld, where the sister seers were eliminated by the Undertaker some months ago, and they've just been at war at all times. With this epic, wondrous, legendary, if you might call it, goat that was killed not too long ago by a ruthless village, is now upset and wants to play games. So now he's transported Freya and Ravina and their followers to Keswick, and now the village must partake in this crazy game of life and death. The village must find out what heck is going on for them to be victorious. So, the first night, I'm gonna call everybody's roll. Nobody is doing anything the first night. You're just going to make sure that you know what's going on. So first and foremost, let me get me Ravina to wake up. Ravina. Wave at the audience, wave at everybody. Now you can go to sleep. Freya. Freya, wake on up and wave at the audience. Thank you, Freya, go to sleep. My hybrid. Wake on up, my hybrid. Wave at the audience. Thank you, hybrid, go to sleep. Let me get all my wolves to wake up. All my wolves. You seeing this many? Thank you, wolves, go to sleep. Let me get my white wolf to wake up and wave at the audience. Thank you, white wolf, go to sleep. All right, let me get my wicked witch to wake up. And like I said, all the wolves give me a thumbs up so the wicked witch knows who they are. All my wolves give a thumbs up to this camera. That includes the hybrid. All my wolves. Thumbs up. Thank you, wicked witch. Go to sleep. And wolves, you can put your phone down. All right. Let me get the huntsman to wake up. The huntsman. Wave at the audience. Thank you, huntsman. You can go to sleep. My spellcaster. Wake on up. You get to do something today, so you can go ahead and silence somebody for the first day. You can spellcaster. You can go to sleep. And everybody else, if you do not wake up, you will not wake up. The village wakes up. Let me get to my notes. Ooh, I'm on the wrong screen. No, I'm on the right screen. The village wakes up in this Innistrad marketplace where all like it's kind of like a bin. It's almost like a ghost town. Like nobody's there. But this goat with sunglasses appear in the marketplace with a bushel of juicy red apples. Juicy red apples. It looks so delicious. And your first day starts with 5 minutes.
Can I eat one?
Are you going to eat one? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Lucas, you have been silenced for today, so you cannot talk. Luciana, you decide to go eat one of these apples. The goat tells you, if you eat one of these apples, something will happen. Do you still proceed?
I do.
As you bite into this juicy red apple, you're overcome with goodness and deliciousness. You decide you don't want anybody else to have any apples. You take all the apples, and the goat transports you to another location in the city. You'll be back tonight. Thank you.
Oh.
Amazing. Okay. I like that the clock was still running during all of that.
Can I take the sunglasses from the goat?
The goat's no longer there. The goat transported her to another location in the city. You do not know where.
Can I make a beeline straight for the cursed forest?
There's walls around the city. You're not going to make it.
Can I climb the walls to the cursed forest?
Nope. It's 50 feet high. Good luck.
Duke, in terms of interacting, like obviously Luciana got to eat an apple then. Is it just like first person to say it? Are you doing it, or are you doing it majority, or?
I can't answer that.
Okay.
I apply the spray for the grue.
You apply a what?
The spray of the grue.
Spray of the grue. So, how are we all doing?
So for all the questions I'm getting, I will say this. Innistrad is Magic the Gathering plane of existence. That's the location you're at. I pulled from Underworld movies and the Snow White and the Huntsman movies for making this game. There's your free clues.
Hopefully we can solve the pieces of the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Very confused, but that's okay.
Feel like that was his goal.
Crow, why didn't you didn't? If you said something, we couldn't hear it.
Who?
Without the headset, that's annoying. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Good. I said I've watched one of the movies, but I don't remember Snow White and the Huntsman very well. I remember Chris Hemsworth. That's about it.
Was Chris
I don't even
Hemsworth
remember.
not-
I will say you can use Google just like in Alice's game. You can use any besides messaging each other or whatever. But you can use like Google or anything to hunt down for clues.
I've got a thought. Jugan said Luciana was overcome with goodness. Is that a clue as to her alignment, or is it just part of the general?
Because she bit an apple.
Maybe.
I assume he meant the goodness of the apple, because otherwise goodness and greedily taking them all doesn't really go together.
Yeah, no, it did seem a little.
That is a weird with Snow White in the game that eating the apple's a good thing because it's usually bad. In most fairy tales.
Depends if they're red or green. It's the red apples that's poisoned.
Jugan, are there any other stalls in the market that we can look at?
I told you it was a ghost town. There's like separate stands along the way where like people, it was set up like people were selling stuff, but it's now become a ghost town. Nobody's there.
And there's nothing on the stands left over.
Nope.
What about underneath the stands?
Can I just kick over one of the stands?
You kick over a stand and it breaks into a million pieces.
So does anybody have a gun that doesn't have a bullet?
Sounds like you might.
It sounds more like she has a bullet.
Ah.
And I have a UV bullet, which when I look up UV bullet, they are a type of bullet used by lichens to kill vampires. So does that mean I'm a lichen?
It probably means that may be what we need to kill a specific role. So when we can't kill someone, we probably need that bullet, which would have been better if you were still alive.
How in the Underworld films?
Are you going to kill me?
Well, I'm not, but I mean, if I was a wolf, I probably would. If it means that you're our last chance to be able to kill someone on the other team.
In the Underworld,
that would get passed around, Graham.
If
we could
Jerry.
In the Underworld films, there was a hybrid.
You're out of time, but you don't go to sleep. Oh, actually, you do go to sleep. I'm sorry, because you didn't nominate anybody, so I guess it is not time. It's been a while since I've hosted a game, so I'm getting caught up here. Luciana, can you please come back for me? All right, now everybody's asleep. Mute people. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and get Ravina to wake on up. Ravina. What do you want to look at tonight? Ravina, go to sleep. Freya, wake on up. Who do you want to look at tonight? Thank you, Freya. Go to sleep. The hybrid. Wake up and you can do your action. Thank you, hybrid. Go to sleep. My wolves. 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you. Go to sleep. Wicked witch, wicked witch. Wicked witch, go to sleep. Alrighty. Spellcaster. And Snow White. Thank you, Snow White. Go to sleep. As y'all wake up, you wake up in the Cathedral of Innistrad. You sit in front of an altar, and a bowl of beautiful shiny water sits in front of this podium. And you realize that everybody showed up, nobody has died, but Jerry, you had a spell casted on you. You cannot talk today. Today is yours. And I'm gonna give you 10 minutes.
Who can't talk?
Jerry.
10 minutes this day.
Sorry, I thought we were gonna have a vote about the apples. I only wanted one so we could share, but
So do
I'm
we
stuffed
think
now.
I'd like to grab the bowl of water.
And do what with it? You trying to pick it up?
Well, I want to put in a flask some water and throw it at somebody.
Do you have a flask?
No. Does anybody have a flask or anything to throw water with?
No.
I'll give you mine.
I'll go all order. Can I drink
And
water, please?
I should say this.
No,
So
don't
everybody, I should say to start the game. So each day you might want to check your messages.
I got a witch clue from Jugan. It says holy water equals the wicked witch crossed out.
Oh, it's good for killing the witch.
Right. That's what I was thinking. It would kill somebody.
I think everyone should drink from the water, and whoever doesn't, we kill because they're the witch.
That's a good one. Is there enough for everyone of us to drink?
Yeah,
Jugan?
I want to drink it.
I'll drink it.
I'll drink.
Everybody drinks it. Who's saying they're drinking it?
Everyone.
Everyone put your hand up as you're drinking.
Everybody drinks it. It feels very good water, but now you're out of water.
So the wicked witch could drink it too? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, maybe it just can't get on her skin.
Well, Elliot suddenly didn't want to drink it anymore. That's what I noticed.
Actually, I take that back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You cannot drink the water because you have no way of drinking it.
With our mouth.
Dog.
Sorry, there's a bowl of water in the mouth.
You know, we have to consider Corona.
Because the water is in a bowl fastened to a thing and you cannot lift it.
Okay, yeah, let's just say you can't drink it.
You can put your
ask any more
you,
questions.
you can put your hand in and put water in your mouth in your hand, but you're gonna waste a lot more.
So why do you think we had no kills in the night?
Maybe a protection roll, or maybe I don't know.
I think it
Well,
was
there's
designed.
people they can't kill that they don't know about, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I cup my hands, take some of the water, and throw it at Connor?
What's with you and Connor today?
Jeffy just doesn't.
Connor, what did you do?
Fight with Connor.
Right,
Wait,
Gro
what
doesn't
happened?
Like Connor, right? We've established this, right?
What happened?
Gro threw some water at Connor.
All right, this is what today we have to vote on. So do you want? We're going to vote on Grow picking up water and throwing it at Connor.
Why not?
Everybody, hold your thumbs up, and you have to give it up or down. Up to for let her do it. Down to no. 3, 2, 1. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's more downs than ups.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that Alex was not interested in drinking the water.
Oh.
No, Alex was. Elliot wasn't. He was when we.
Alex
asked
didn't put his
I didn't
hand up.
put. Yeah, no, I didn't put my hand up.
I
I think this whole like weird water thing seems to be distracting us from like
I
actually
feel like we
talking
should
about
talk.
things.
Yes, we should talk more, not about water, for a little bit.
Just for a little bit.
And also, I don't think yesterday was 10 minutes long. I think it was shorter than 10
No, it
minutes.
was 5 minutes.
It was
long,
five.
and I wanted to talk about that. Like, why did we get an extra 5 minutes? Because I was going to bring that up to Jugan as like we should probably have more than 5 minutes per day if it's going to be this type of game. But then we got 10. So
I wonder if that has something to do with the apple.
And also the first one, we didn't have any information.
If anybody's played my games long enough, you know I don't like long first days, especially if you don't have information. So it's kind of like
I've got a quick idea. Very quick. I know it's about the water. Anna, is it worthwhile dipping your bullet in the water?
No.
No.
You don't think that might
I don't
help?
think so.
Based on Lucas's clue, the water is to kill the Wicked Witch.
Right.
We need to. If someone has something to scoop the water, like to hold,
a flask
Maybe we don't
or
drink it. Let's all just put our hands in the water then. That's fine.
No.
How do we win this game? Don't we have to kill the wolves?
We have to.
We have to kill
Ravina.
So like we're spending all this time distracted by all this stuff, but in the end of the day, we got to find wolves, and I'm feeling like we're really focusing in on stupid.
Right, but if we kill
Really
Ravina, then the wolves lose. So
that's good.
right.
If
the Wicked
we
Witch
don't
is
even know
on the
if we could
wolves
vote
team.
for Ravina and murder her that way.
If we need a,
I nominate Jerry.
I got one for Jerry,
She's silenced.
Silence, Lucas.
and I have 2.
Who did the Who did
Lucas nominated and Alex seconded. So, Lucas, you want to give your reasoning for nominating Jerry?
Well, she has been silent all day, and that's very sus of her.
Can I pause this thing?
I think she
I
does
can
like
stop
Chris
it.
R.
There we go. Alrighty.
Chris R, okay.
Jerry,
Well,
Jerry, you want to mime or whatever? This is your defense. Alrighty. All right, we're voting on Jerry's life. 3, 2, 1. Only one down.
Jerry, are you sus of Lucas? What about
She was saying Chris R. She wants to kill Chris R. She kept pointing at her. I don't know.
No,
not Chris R.
in the wrong direction.
I think she's Grow because she said 6, and Grow's the 6th person. If that's what she meant.
Definitely pointing at Chris R.
Okay, no.
We can talk to Jerry tomorrow.
He was saying 6 minutes. You doofus. Thank you.
In terms of things in the game, like the hybrid, whoever the hybrid wolf is, as you don't know who the werewolves are or Ravina is, it sounds like you potentially could become good. So if that's a thing that you want to do, maybe, and if you can do that, maybe do that.
I would guess the wolves know who the hybrid is, though, because no one died last night.
Yeah.
Can I nominate
Did it say
Connor?
that?
He hasn't said a word.
Sure.
Got one nomination for Connor.
He did ask about, how to win this game.
We have 2.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Luciana nominated and Anna seconded Connor. So Connor, Luciana, you want to give your reasoning first? Doing that.
I just want to hear his voice.
Okay, Luciana. Connor, go ahead and defend yourself.
Yeah, I just feel like we're getting very caught up in like little detailed things and not as much as just finding out what people have to say, and we're jumping on things too quickly. I don't have any suspicions. I think this is pretty complicated, so I can't really tell if someone's good or bad based on what decisions they're making. But I'm keeping an eye on people that are making decisions, because that hopefully can come up later as, okay, they were making this decision. Now I know more information and I can make an assumption whether they were good or bad. That's kind of all I'm at right now. I don't know how to play this one, though. This is very different than most of the other games we've played.
Alrighty. We're voting. I guess I should be doing questions. So, but you can't talk, Jerry. If Connor wants to call on you, he can. I allow 2 questions, so raise your hand if you want to ask Connor a question and he calls on you.
I saw Lucas first.
Don't you think it's very suspicious that Alex, who would love this sort of games, hasn't been speaking a lot at all?
A little. I guess he did ask about the 5-minute thing, but that's pretty much it. Jesse?
What do you think of Lucas nominating Jerry? What are your thoughts on that?
I just think he wanted us to stop talking about whatever we were doing and get us going some other direction.
Okay.
All right, that's it for questions. We're voting on Connor's life. Up to save, down to kill. 3, 2, 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's unanimous. Connor, you're still alive. You got one more nomination or 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
So, Alex, why have you been so silent?
Well, I haven't been talking because I'm trying to figure this thing out, and I don't know exactly what information I want to put out there, because I don't know how the wolves are able to kill and how I feel like from what I know and from what I have with my role, I feel like this is going to be a really weird kind of game that maybe is a little esoteric and like hard to assemble certain things. And
what does the Wicked Witch get to do, Alex?
I don't know what the Wicked Witch gets to do.
What
does the White Wolf get to do, Graham?
Well, no idea, but you and Elliot were the ones who didn't seem to raise your hand when we all wanted to drink the water. That was why I was thinking you might be there.
Regarding the water, I also wanted to say that if we need it, and it will be done tomorrow, I guess, because we are in different rooms every day, I think. So we should figure out today if we can do something.
We should use the water,
especially as we've only got about 2 minutes.
2 minutes
left. We don't want to sort of.
No one's
got a flask, have they?
My face in it and drink it and do whatever else. Flash it all over myself then.
You have to vote on it.
Real quick, just a thought. I know I was Wicked Witch once in a previous game, and you had to die before any of the other werewolves could die. I swear that was something in like a previous game. I don't know if it was Julian's game. Or maybe it was Jerry's game. I don't remember, but someone had.
So should we scoop some water on Alex then?
Go for it.
Yep, sure. Let's vote on that. If that's something we're going to be stuck on.
I would do it on Elliot though.
All right, who is doing
it? Stand next to each other and get this water splashed all over.
Sure. Yeah. Just.
Who is splashing the water? Raise your hand. All right, we're voting on Lucas splashing the water on Alex.
And Elliot, they are next to each other, and I have huge hands.
Can we take Connor?
That's not how it works.
Please.
That's not how it works. You have to choose one.
Then just Alex.
All right. And we're voting on Lucas to splash the water on Alex. 3, 2, 1. Only one vote down. So, Lucas, you go over with your big hands, grab up some water, and splash it on Alex. It falls all over Alex. You are now wet. And you turn back to look at the bowl. Now it drains out. You have no more water.
Well, I mean, it was a pretty small
Alex,
chance that we were going to
kiss Elliot quickly. Kiss him while you're wet.
I'll hug Alex whilst he's wet. That's fine. I got no problem getting wet. I only didn't want us all to drink at once.
Can I smash my body all over Elliot and like bump and grind all into him?
Lucas, why did you get that message this morning? Then that tip.
I have no idea why I got it.
Is that what that's obviously one of the roles that is maybe choosing someone to get a tip or something like that?
The image is called Witch Clue. I don't know if it will happen.
All right, so maybe the Wicked Witch or some other roles giving you picking a person at night to give someone a clue.
1 minute. Like I don't think I want to nominate Alex. So anyone has any idea?
I just have a quick thing to say. I've been trying to get to say it all day. I actually looked up the Snow White and the Huntsman, and we need Snow White to kill Rowena.
Oh my god!
According to that video, or to that movie.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, but who can kill the Wicked Witch? Because it just maybe there's one up because he said we have to vote on.
Anyone wants to nominate? Because otherwise I will.
Right.
Does anyone think Alex was distracting us from the person we should have been throwing the water at? Maybe.
You agree to drink.
I don't know. I don't think he probably.
I nominate Elliot.
I don't think he probably knows.
I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Do I have a second for Elliot? Okay. Lucas, you want to give your reason for nominating Elliot?
Well, Elliot was the second suspicious one, and I mean we don't have to kill, but I'd like to hear his defense.
All right. Elliot, go ahead and defend yourself. And this is the last nomination of the day. Regardless of what happens, y'all be going to sleep.
I'm on the village team. I've got an item that I think could be very useful, although I don't know its context yet. It just sounds important. I had no problem drinking it. When people were drinking it 1 or 2 at a time, I dived straight in there with everyone else. I just always get suspicious when Jugan says put up your hands if you want to do a hex, as to why is he getting everyone to do it all at once rather than 1 at a time and see what happens. And I always just like being a bit contrary in that type of thing, because if it's something good, then most people get there's something good. But if it's something bad and anyone who drinks it ends up silenced or something, at least there's one person still left who can talk.
All right, I'll open the floor for 2 questions, and Elliot will call on you if he wants to answer.
Let's go for Graham first, given he didn't nominate me.
Elliot, would you be willing to draft a will to leave your item to somebody in the village if you reach an unfortunate end?
Are wills allowed in this game?
Oh, it's role playing, so sure. I mean, we can get the village lawyer Anna to help you draft a will.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. In the event of my death, I leave all my worldly possessions to... Now it's a tough one.
You're leaving it to who?
Eddie, I think.
All right. In the event of your timely death, if you were to die right now, all your items will go to Eddie. Alrighty.
Lucas?
You don't have any sus on anyone? I mean, I nominated Jerry, the silent person. Connor hasn't helped us a lot. Alex is silent.
Comfortable about. He didn't say anything until he came under suspicion, and normally he's always a little goofy. There's no way I should be the goofy one this game. That's probably my biggest one. Connor, I was until he started talking, and it was a last minute thing for me that I changed my mind when he actually started to remember specific details of decisions, and it was all detailed enough. I then started to believe he was doing what he was doing, but before that, I was definitely sus of him.
All right. We now have come to a conclusion of you being on trial. So we're voting on Elliot's life. 3, 2, 1. I'll only count 5 down, so you are still alive. Alrighty, let me make sure I get everybody muted. Ravina, wake on up. I think Ravina goes to sleep. Freya. Freya goes to sleep. Hybrid. Wolves, all my wolves, wake on up. Wolves go to sleep. Wicked witch. Witch goes to sleep. Spellcaster. Thank you, Spellcaster goes to sleep. And Snow White. Thank you, Snow White, go to sleep. Everybody wakes up. This time you're in the underground dungeon below the city. And lies before you a box with question marks on it. And you realize that your lovely friend, village companion, Anna, has died in the night. Thank you, Anna, for playing.
Can I open a box? How do I open a box?
Why didn't silence, Jugan?
No one silence.
Oh.
Why didn't Anna maybe write a will? We knew she had an item too. It would have been a good idea.
Can I raid Anna's corpse?
Like, If anyone else has got a bullet,
Sadly,
I would
she
say-
was brutally murdered in a different location, so you do not see her body.
If anyone else got a bullet, what the film?
I think
Underworld
it'd be a good exercise for us all to write wills, good or bad, and then we can see who people trust.
What if you don't have an item? Do you even need a will?
You might.
Just in case you get handed an item.
Who knows?
I mean, can we?
I'm penniless. I have nothing.
Would you like us to do that via text, Jugan, or do you want us to do that? Because that would take up like the whole day if all of us wrote wills.
Our lawyer's dead. How do we write a will now?
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know.
Does anybody have?
Write on a piece of paper.
Wait, let Jerry talk, please.
Thank you. Does anybody have any UV bullets? Because I've got a silver bullet, and what I was trying to say at the end of day one was, if this is following the underworld logic, then the hybrid can only be killed by a UV bullet because he's half vampire, and I have a silver bullet, so he's half lichen, so half werewolf. So does anybody have a UV bullet? And if anyone does, can we please give it to someone we think is good with a gun and kill the hybrid with it?
I have a silver bullet as well.
I also have a silver bullet. I
have
thought it
an
would be
IV?
more useful than it apparently is.
Jerry, I'm so grateful for you saying that because I got an UV bullet.
Right, does
So
anybody
Lucy,
else-
you
I
should
had no
write a will.
idea.
You should write a will because I think
Okay.
you're the only one with a UV bullet left.
But if
Anybody
I
else?
write my will now, won't the rules go after the person? Isn't the hybrid
Well,
on the rules?
if you survive, then
But-
we don't need the person
any-
you would give it to.
I'm only
anybody
allowing
have
these
more-
wills to be written on the person that's being nominated that is about to die.
Does anybody have a gun?
Only 3 wills per day.
I think.
Oh, in that case, I nominate Luciana.
Jugan, am I
Won't
right?
I
in
die?
No, we won't kill you, but you get to write a will.
I got one for Luciana.
Oh, okay.
Does the will persist after the person is off the
I'll take that
chopping block?
away. Matt, what you got?
I was just going to ask exactly what Alex did. If the will persists after they
Nope.
survive.
It's a one-time thing. If you're on the nomination block, you can write a will and leave your items to somebody if you have any items.
Did anyone else get a clue last night? Because Lucas got one the night before.
Can we open the box? I don't mind if it's me or Eddie who does it, but I think we should open the box.
Yeah, I want to open it because I've just got a boring villager roll.
The box kind of sounds like the gun box from Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Let's vote on Eddie opening the box.
Okay.
All favor for Eddie to go open the box.
We won't need Graham's vote.
3, 2, 1.
See,
All
I
right.
told you we don't need Graham.
Eddie, you walk over to this mystery box. As you touch it, it starts shaking right in front of you, up in the air. Does a couple spins, then bust open, and this massive gun
Wait.
pops up in the air, but doesn't look like any normal gun. If anybody's played Doom, this is the BFG,
I bet it needs 2 bullets.
and it lands in your hand.
Okay.
Do you want to use it, Eddie?
Is it worthwhile someone giving Eddie a silver bullet and a UV bullet so he can put them in the gun? Ready?
Is it a one shot?
I have a silver bullet.
Is it a one shot? Like, do we only have one UV bullet?
We only have one UV bullet left. We have several silver ones.
So if
Chris A, Chris A.
Anybody he shoots.
Speak to me, Chris A. I've not heard you speak. I've got
Well,
a
you were
gun.
gone getting your treat, Graham. We
Well, in this case, I nominate Chris A because we should save some time.
Yeah,
I got one nomination for Chris A.
I'll second Chris A.
Alrighty. All right. We got 2 nominations for Chris A. Chris A. Or Lucas, you nominated first, so go over and give your reasoning.
Yeah, Chris is usually evil when he is silent, and other than I think about writing the will, he was been very silent this game.
All right, Chris A., go ahead and give your defense.
I am a villager. You don't want to kill me. I have an item. It's not useful at the moment, but I think it probably will come in use later on.
You can open up for
And
questions.
If I die, I will give my item to Luciana.
Jesse has a question.
Jesse?
If you had to pick, like, who would your biggest suspicions be out of the group?
Slight sus on Elliot, but that's just normal. And no other than that, not really. I'm trying to work it out, but that's why I've been trying to be quiet, trying to work out the puzzle.
Any more questions? Oh, was that 2 questions already? Alrighty.
Only one question, but
If I've got time to ask a question, I'll ask a question.
I'll allow 2 questions per nomination.
Okay. Question is, so is your item not a bullet?
it is a bullet, but it's not a UV bullet or a silver bullet.
Okay.
Did you? I must have missed it. Chris said, did you leave a will?
Yep. If I die, Luciana.
Okay, got it. Voting on Chris's life. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, the downs have it. You bring Chris down to Innistrad gallows. You're gonna strap him up to a post. He elbows a couple you in the face and takes off. Day is over. What? And Eddie, your BFG, finishes and goes back into the box. Interesting day. Interesting day. Alrighty. Let's get Ravina to wake on up. Thank you, Ravina. Go to sleep. Freya, wake on up. Thank you. Freya, go to sleep. Hybrid. Thank you, Hybrid. Go to sleep. My wolves, wake on up. Thank you, wolves. Go to sleep. Wicked witch. Wicked witch, go to sleep. Spellcaster. And last but not least, Snow White. Snow White. Snow White, go to sleep. On this day, you arrive, are teleported to Innistrad Town Hall, where a dimension door appears in your location. And you find that Eddie did not join you guys. Eddie, thank you for playing.
I'm going to push Graham through the dimension door. Do you hear me, Jugan?
Are we voting on Connor pushing Graham through the dimension door? 3.
Can I walk voluntarily? Is that...
No, I'm pushing you.
Okay.
Voting. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 down. Graham, as you voluntarily get pushed, well, not really pushed. Connor pushes you. Connor also trips with you, and you both go to the dimension door and get transported somewhere else in the city. You'll be back tonight. And the dimension door vanishes.
Connor. He has 2 left feet.
I just wanted to say that I didn't say it yesterday because I had to download it first, but I got actually a clue yesterday.
Oh, Chris.
And I had to download it because it was a picture, which is why I was distracted. But I think the clue is alluding to the White Wolf being killed with a silver bullet.
Well, we have no gun anymore.
I also have a clue.
Do we
oh, nice. Jay, what's the clue?
I was right about how we kill the hybrid. It's got to be a silver and a UV bullet.
Well, we have a lot of bullets, but no
Do
guns.
we need both for the hybrid?
Yes, need both for the hybrid.
I was thinking that it had to have been like somebody with the bullet seconds or nominates, and then somebody with a gun. Just like nobody here has a gun or anything like that as an item. I mean, maybe you don't want to come out, but like.
Well, I'm wondering then if there's going to be a special way of killing the Seer as well. Then possibly a third type of bullet.
Does anyone else think that Chris is the hybrid? Probably.
Jesse wants to say something.
I was thinking, is there like every day there's an opportunity, like the weapon that we need to use comes up, like the first day was the water, the second day was the gun. Do you think every day maybe it is the portal? Maybe if I don't know, it just seemed like because those things disappear, we have to use those every day potentially.
Yeah.
And the second thing, why is Elliot worried about how to kill the Seer? That's weird. What'd you just say?
Sorry, not the Seer. I thought we have to kill. There's 2 Seers, and we have to.
Our goal is to kill their Ravina.
Oh yeah.
Which is a Seer.
Sorry, can I just go back to the thing of I think we're right about how we kill the hybrid. Me and Lucy both have to, either Lucy or someone with a silver bullet has to kill who we think the hybrid is, who I think is Chris A. Sorry, Chris.
Do we believe that we have to kill the hybrid before we can kill Ravina?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Well, we just tried to kill Chris and he survived, so that means
Because all the clues seem to be revolving around like how to kill these secondary players. So they have to have some like key piece here.
the hybrid bad.
Why do we think that?
It's setting a scene. If all the werewolves, and we've had 2 werewolves can be killed with a silver bullet, and the hybrid is we said werewolf and something else, and therefore needs a silver bullet and a UV bullet. It's very much suggesting a train of thought. So that's why I made the comment I did.
Yeah. We know. Okay, so we know the white wolf has to be killed with a silver bullet. We know the hybrid has to be killed with a UV and a silver bullet. So I think the nomination. I think we're on the right track for the nomination. We tried to kill Chris A last night. He didn't die. In the underworld lore, the hybrid is stronger than werewolves and vampires because he's a mix of both. So sorry, Chris. I think you're the hybrid.
I'm not going to waste another nomination and kill on Chris A unless we are very sure.
The
No
only way
way,
we should
no
kill
way.
him is if we have a gun of some
Yes.
sort.
In the past, it's
Unless we are
been-
sure that the nomination and seconding will be the key to kill Chris A, we will just waste another day.
Yeah.
We're not,
I'm not
And
sure
I'm
that
not
will
going
do
to waste
anything.
another day on that.
The problem is Luciana's the only one who got a UV bullet, and if she dies at night by the werewolves, the hybrid is on the werewolf team.
Yeah, but if you waste another day trying to kill Chris A, we'll be just
We
wasting.
we don't have to kill the hybrid to win.
Right.
Probably.
No, but he
Well,
did. They
theoretically.
do something that we don't know.
Couldn't he
They
just
don't
be
kill
like,
anyone. They
We
just
don't
fight.
know.
or
We don't
don't
know
know,
how we
Jerry.
kill Ravina. Like they might be protected by the hybrid or the white wolf or something like that. We don't really understand these rules, so I think we have to go off of the assumption that if we're getting clues about these other roles, that they have some sort of like major influence on killing Ravina.
And at some point, are the clues going to reverse to the how to kill the good village rolls?
Am I the
Why
only
would
one
you
who
say
thinks
that?
there's a lot of bullets flowing around? That there might be some evil people pretending to have a bullet?
Sure.
Hell, an evil person could actually have one.
Right.
Yeah.
That too, yeah.
Maybe we should have loaded the gun we found yesterday.
Yeah,
With the
that's
bullets.
why I voted up on Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
me
I didn't
too.
want the
Yeah.
day
Me
to
too.
end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if only someone suggested doing that.
I
Well, we
wonder if
did.
I wonder if we will cycle through rooms and get back to that one, because there seems things in the rooms that are really important to you.
Wait,
So maybe
Well,
it's a-
can we take a look at the room? Maybe
There's
there's
only the
another
portal.
Is there
box.
anything else in the
There was
room,
a portal there.
Julian?
Jugan?
Yeah, hold on.
Ellie's gun, maybe.
In this town hall, the portal's on top of the stage behind a meeting table and chairs. There's also a pillar for like the whole courts and stuff. Like a really nice big town hall with stained glass windows, some depictions of wolves in the forest, and the other side depictions of hunters with like guns fighting them off. That's what you see.
I'd like to
Really
throw
make
up on the
sense.
stained glass windows, and I'm going to do a constitution check. It was an 18.
So to me, that
Can I dance on the
this might
table?
be a normal.
You can
room
dance on the
where we
table.
just Nominate and kill because he said courts and like there's a meeting table. Like this might just be a standard like kill by vote room.
Probably.
I don't know.
I nominate Jesse.
Got one for
I'll
Jesse.
second it. I'll second.
Oh. Chris A will just second.
All right. Lucas, you want to give your reason for nominating Jesse?
Well, Jesse was one of the upvoters together with me on Chris A. And I don't know if he's been helpful or not. I'm still on the middle on him. So let's see his defense.
I'm actually not upset about it because I feel like we need to talk more. Curious if Matt has a bullet. He's kind of, I'm a little suspicious. I've never played with you, but I'm a little suspicious of Matt. I am kind of suspicious of Connor, Alex, maybe Chris. I trust Jerry. I trust Luciana. I trust Grow based on like the information that they are giving about possible ways we can do this. I am curious. I want to talk more about Luciana's apple, if she got anything from that, if it was just the trip out of the village. Like that seems weird. I don't understand what that has to do with an apple. If she has anything with that. I probably voted up on Chris because first, I can never really tell with Chris if he's good or bad. Second, I wasn't sure that just voting down on Chris would do it. I don't think I know you shouldn't vote down on me now, especially like keep the game going. If you really shouldn't vote down on me. I'll just say that. It would be a bad idea. Go ahead, Jerry.
Getting any sauce off Lucas, the fact he's running the game, he nominated you, and I don't know, he keeps on just the way he's interacting and stuff. How do you feel about that?
I really hadn't noticed much about Lucas before, but I will say I feel like he's different than normal. Like he's less level-headed than normal. Like I think even going back to the first day when he nominated you, it's not weird that he nominated someone. It's weird he nominated someone who couldn't talk. Like I find that strange. When he could have nominated anyone else and they could have slowed the pace of the game down and gave talking. I mean, it did accomplish the goal. It got us on track, but I still think he's being a little different. Go ahead, Lucas.
How many questions was that?
Just one.
First. Elliot, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say, would it be suspicious if Lucas and Eddie had been joking about who nominated or who killed silence players before the game? Does that make any less suspicious?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Lucas is just trying to because there's all this, because we know Lucas doesn't like to target silenced players. He doesn't like to target people who are out of the village. Maybe he was just making a joke there. I don't know. But I don't have enough about Lucas to feel good or bad per se. I do think he's a little different. Maybe he's just trying to change it up. I don't know.
Can you make a will before you?
Sure. I do have an item. I'll will it to Jerry if I die.
Alrighty. 3. We're voting on Jesse. 3, 2, 1.
That's a lot of upvotes. That's actually maybe too many upvotes. I don't know.
What about Chris?
Well, Chris will always downvote now, I think, and over second.
So are we just under the assumption that he's like a found out bad person now, or is that
almost?
I mean, he didn't even try to defend himself.
Right.
I mean, it's possible he's found out one of the good roles if they can't be killed either. But
there's no good role that would be able to go away. He's a hybrid. He's got to be a hybrid.
Thank you.
I'm guessing the Seers can only be killed with special rules.
Bro, what are your rates, by the way?
Mine?
I hate to interrupt the village. I have to resend a clue out because I accidentally sent 2 out that was the same. So bear with me. All right. Now you can continue. I realized I sent
your rates, please.
Yes. I'm a little sus on Elliot, but then I'm often that. I also think it's weird that Alex isn't saying anything. He usually only is silent when he's evil. But mostly I'm actually sus on Luciano.
On who?
I think that going out and taking the apples first thing in the morning before discussing anything is not good Luciano move. That would only mean evil Luciano for me. That was so clear.
Well, there was a goat next to the apples, right? I think we should have fed the goat probably with the apples.
No, honestly
and Jesse asked. Jesse did ask, did you get something from the apples?
I didn't get anything. And I thought we were gonna vote on it. I didn't know that it's just gonna happen.
Do you think you're poisoned? That's something I thought. That's something to keep in mind.
I thought if maybe Snow White would have eaten the apple, if something would have happened. But since I'm not Snow White, nothing happened. I don't know. I didn't get an item.
Anything good would have happened.
Yeah.
50-50 on Grow. I don't know if we want to kill Luciana to test Grow or if we just nominate Alex.
Why?
I
don't know, Luciana.
What we do, I don't know about that. That's weird to me.
I really do have an UV bullet, so if I die,
yeah, I'll nominate Luciana.
Let me write my will first. Are you gonna kill me? Because I need to know.
Is she nominated?
How many nominations have we had
Yes,
today?
Chris A nominated her.
Do we have a second? Do we have a second?
No.
A second. I'm taking it away.
Today?
Only one. Only one.
Do we want to try this? Me and Luciana killing Chris if we got no other.
You can try to put the bullet into Chris A.
If we have no other.
I want to hear a defense. I think Chris is bluffing. I'll nominate Luciana.
I got one for Luciana. Do I have a second?
I'm gonna second it.
Yeah, got a second. All right, Luciana, do you want to write your will before we do anything?
No, I don't think I'm gonna die. I'm a villager. I've got my UV bullet from the beginning. Didn't get anything from eating apples. So Yeah, that's it. I don't care. I don't think I'm gonna die.
All right.
I was sus of Jesse, but hearing him talk has put him more on my trust side. I don't know about Matt because when he said that evil players could have gotten bullets, I never thought about that. That never came into my mind. And Grow was actually never on my list, so I'm a bit surprised. But Chris R, Matt, and obviously Chris A. Those are my those three are on my list. So yeah. Yes, that's it. Jerry?
Do you think Chris A tried to throw shade on you by giving you his item in as well?
Yeah, I know. But so did Elliot with Eddie, and I trusted Eddie. So
did she get Chris A's item since Chris A was?
No, I haven't gotten Chris A's item.
Voted to kill.
He ran off with his item.
Yeah.
No, he
we would have taken the item before we got him to the gallows.
It was hidden.
He just drops them, and we get them. But I haven't gotten Chris A's items. No.
Chris R has a question.
Are you trying to blackmail the village into not killing you by not writing a will? And do you think
I thought I was gonna say that, but actually I could do that. But I trust you guys not to kill me. If you want, I could write my will, but we still have a lot of time left. I think I don't know. Is it 4?
No, not a lot of time. 1 minute something.
1 minute 19 seconds.
So, I mean,
All right, we're at the end. You answered her question, so we're voting on Luciana's life. She did not write a will. 3, 2, 1. Four down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. Still alive. One more nomination left.
I think Alex is a good final nomination.
What about Chris? I think we should go back to Chris again, and we should figure out how to kill Chris. Don't you think we should do that?
We have no idea how to kill Chris.
I think we need to wait for a clue.
Bullets, so
yes, I also think we need a gun or a clue.
Did Alex on the side?
It was an official nomination.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I thought it was.
So, sorry, do we
all nominated?
All right, yeah, one nomination for Alex. Do I have a second? I have a second.
Chris did not second, by the way, guys.
Alrighty. Matt, you want to give your reasoning for nomination?
Well, I've been extraordinarily suspicious of him since the water incident because he was very, very wanting to get splashed with it, more or less. And I think he was trying to take away from us actually hitting whoever the Wicked Witch actually is, whoever the hell they are. That's mostly my reason, though.
Alrighty. Alex, give your defense, and then you can call on for 2 questions.
Yeah, so I was wanting to get splashed because everybody in the village was all up my ass about that. So I figured it would help clear me. But you are right, I am bad. And so Grow, Chris, and Graham, take note. I have been getting clues for the bad team. There's like a golden pistol that we need to kill Freya. It looks like a desert eagle. There's a bottle of poison and then a picture of Snow White with an X through it. And then it's like some black claws and then huntsman after that. So black claws, huntsman. And then I also think that the person that we targeted night 1 is not Freya. So make note of that. But I'm on the village team. You should keep me around.
Alrighty. We're voting on Alex's life. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's more than enough. You bring Alex down to the gallows. And you stream him up. Did you leave a will, Alex? You didn't leave a will, did you?
Nah, I don't need to.
I didn't think so. All right. You burn him alive, and he turns into a big, fat, filthy wolf. And Alex, you're dead. Thank you for playing. And let me get my 2 people that took the dimension door to come back. Yay! Ravina, what's going up? Thank you, Ravina. Go to sleep. Freya. Thank you, Freya. Go to sleep. Hybrid. Thank you, Hyper. Go to sleep. My wolves. Thank you, wolves. Go to sleep. Wicked witch. You wicked witch, go to sleep. My spellcaster. Thank you, spellcaster. Go to sleep. Snow White. Thank you, Snow White. Go to sleep. My phone's hooked up to Bluetooth. I was hearing a stack noise. I was like, what the heck is going on? All right. On this day, you wake up in a creepy forest. It's so dark, you can barely see each other. You have this sense of urgency, like you do not want to be here. And you find that everybody's still there. But, Chris, you have been silenced today.
We still have a spellcaster alive. Wow.
Yeah, I thought Anna might have
Yes,
been,
same. I guess not.
but
But good choice, because then we have no annoying seconds from Chris A.
Who did Alex call out again? Dro?
No,
Chris?
we should just ignore what he said. Well, not what he said, but the names. We should ignore the names.
He's
pretty
pretty
sure
sure
we should
random
ignore.
names.
Right? I think
something
he
helpful in there.
probably he obviously included Chris, and there's a chance he included another wolf among those.
Yeah, but no, we should definitely ignore those names. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I mean, if it puts more sus on me, that's fine. But I think between Grow and Chris R, I'd like to hear more from them. That's all.
Yeah, I agree with Grow. I think either one of Elliot or Grow is bad.
Yeah, the only people I really have a good feeling about are actually Jesse, Lucas, and Jerry. And my suspicion is kind of on everybody else with different degrees. like mostly.
Also, did anyone get the clue yesterday? Because Juga said
I got a clue.
recent.
It just said white.
White.
White Wolf.
It's probably referencing who we killed the day before.
Actually, that was referencing the Harry Potter game where Luciana said, "Did anybody, Daniel? Did you get another clue last night?" And he said, "Yeah, I did."
Why do I
got
feel
one word,
mocked?
it was white.
That's why.
Jerry got a clue yesterday.
I have a question listening to yesterday's day. Does everyone have an item?
I would assume so.
I do not, which makes me believe that people are lying, or I'm just the unlucky person that got nothing.
See, that's why I was suspicious of you, Connor, because I was starting to think only good people have items because I know I have one and a lot of people have said they had one. And when you were the only person who said they didn't have one.
Well, and I was listening to it yesterday, listening to all the people saying they did, and I'm like, well, I don't have one, so I either believe I'm just unlucky, or there are people lying about having items. I mean, Chris A could have definitely been one of those. I mean, we know he's bad at this point. But there were like literally everyone has said they had an item, so that makes me like not trusting that information.
Then again, I'm pretty sure that Alex said he had an item.
Careful, guys. We've already got 3 minutes.
Yeah. Connor, Graham, I would like one of you to nominate someone.
Real quick, can I ask a question? Who is Charlize Theron in this whole? Is she Ravina or Freya?
She's the bad one, I think.
Okay, I got a clue.
Freya. She's Freya.
It's the witch from Snow White with an X, and then an equal sign with Freya with an X.
Oh.
So I don't know what that means.
Charlize,
the witch is not Freya.
I mean, yeah, that was.
Or she needs to be the one to nominate. Yes. She needs to be the one to nominate the other one.
What did you get, Jesse?
Graham, Connor, one of you nominate, or I will nominate one of you two, please.
Did we have less time today?
Yeah, we got 2 minutes.
Yes, we do.
I have my number one suspicion, but I don't want to nominate that person yet. I'd rather save that for the end, honestly.
I nominate Connor then. You need to say second, I think, in Jugan's games.
Wait, who's nominating who?
I nominated Connor.
Connor, you got Connor nominated, and Chris A is seconding.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Lucas, you want to give your reasoning?
Yes, I would like Connor to share his suspicions before he just randomly nominates someone, and we might disagree on that.
All right, Connor, before you start, would you like to leave a will today?
No, I have nothing to give.
All right.
Yeah, no, Luciana yesterday was like, that was the nail in the coffin for me. She's definitely bad, but I didn't want her to be nominated right away. I'd rather listen to other discussions. About the items, everybody I think in here has claimed to have something. Maybe not Graham and Matt, I don't think have, but almost everybody in here has claimed to have an item. So that just doesn't, I don't trust that information.
I haven't claimed an item neither.
Okay.
Any questions for Connor? If there's no questions, we go right into voting.
If you had to kill one of either Chris R or Grow, which one would you target?
Chris R. Grow's at least given us some kind of information, I feel. I know Chris did too, but I think Grow let us off at the very beginning with a clip from the actual movie.
All right. Any other questions? All right, we're voting on Connor's life. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's plenty up. Hold on.
Oh.
As you try to kill Connor, you're out in the woods, and the goat shows.
We're not trying to kill him, in case you.
Or I'm sorry. Well, you're voting on him. That's what I consider. Okay. You're voting on trying to kill Connor or keep him alive. But the goat shows up and says, "What do y'all do? Y'all crazy. You're in these cursed woods. We got to get back to the city." The goat is looking out for your well-being. Because you're in a cursed village or a cursed forest where wolves are lurking. So he's trying to get y'all back to safety. So everybody go back to sleep. All right. Ravina. Here, Ravina, go to sleep. Freya. You're afraid to go to sleep. Hybrid. Yeah, we go to sleep. Wolves. All my wolves, wake on up. You wolves go to sleep. Wicked witch. Guys, bear with us. We have technical difficulties. Stay asleep. Alrighty. Let me get... Where was I at? Spellcaster. Spellcaster, who you want to silence tonight? Alrighty.
Don't we normally have a Snow White?
Hold on. Somebody dropped out. I had to let him back in. It was Elliot. His computer died on him.
But that didn't answer the question.
That definitely didn't answer the question.
Closing the night.
All right, Elliot, are you back? Okay, there you are. Everybody, check your messages. Obviously.
Snow White, wake up.
Hugo, moderate the question. You did not wake up the Snow White. Is that a reason for that?
Yep.
Okay.
Just a clarification on my clue from yesterday. I think it means the death.
Hold
of
on,
the
y'all
wicked.
not started your day yet, so I gotta let you know what happened last night. I was just trying to get people back in that their computer like died on. So today, after the goat came and saved you yesterday, you were transported to his temple, and before you lies this great and magical goat. He says, "All right, I'm here to help you out. I'm gonna give you all the clues to the village. Give all the clues to everybody in the village because y'all are struggling and y'all can't figure out anything. So he wants to be nice and send y'all all the clues. So." I wonder if I can attach multiple pictures. Oh, I can't.
I wonder if the goat could just add them to our shared doc that has all the other game information.
This reminds me a lot of Seventh Continent, where the goat is almost an easy mode item. Was anyone killed in the night? Did I miss that?
Nobody was killed. Everybody showed up.
So you're giving us the wolf clues and the good clues?
I'll give you every
obviously,
clue in the game. Because the goat is that powerful.
Oh, one of them does have the word white in it. I was close.
Can I now take the sunglasses off the goat?
And he says, "Now you have all the clues to this game." And he vanishes right in front of you. But the temple is painted with all his luxurious adventures, with him like kind of like a travel scrapbook with all his photos in each location of the city, Vernus, and his last village he was at. It's just a shrine for the goat. The day is
What were you going to say, Jesse?
Oh, well, I was just going to say that you have to kill the witch to kill Ravine, I believe is the clue. If you look at the third one, I thought that was Freya, but Jugen clarified it's Ravina, not Freya in that picture. So that's what I was going to say. So I'm looking at
In this universe, does a bullet have to be fired from a gun, or could it be, forcibly stuck down someone's throat or pressed into their skin?
Moderate the question, Jugen.
So you want me to give you the answers to the game? Got it.
Okay.
Worth a try.
Well, Lucy, I want you to.
I'll suggest this: use your logic and how guns operate.
Bullet into Chris A's body with your strength.
Do we need?
I hold down Chris's body with a bunch of my fellow village mates,
Okay,
so Luciana can stuff it down his throat.
I will do that to Chris A.
I'll join in. I'll join in with my bullet.
Jerry and me, we stuff our bullets down. I'm Chris A. So
Well, if you're gonna lose your bullets, maybe do it with the silver one first, because
Jerry.
Jerry, you go ahead.
Silver bullet.
Okay, if it's just the silver one, can I please get it?
What?
I actually have a gun.
You have a gun?
You have a gun?
Real quick.
Wait.
I'm a little suspicious.
I don't
of
even
Chris, so I
actually
don't
have
want to
a
get
gun. I have an action bolt rifle.
Can we talk
See?
real quick?
Because we've wanted a gun for like 2
Yeah,
days,
girl.
and
Yeah,
now
but
you
I was
decide
sure
to
that
speak
it
up.
shot bolts. I was just being an idiot. I just looked it up, and it's actually shoots bullets.
Here's the question:
Take a shot.
If there isn't another gun, like if somebody else had, like there seems to, that's the only way to kill the hybrid, which we assume is Chris.
But I don't think he's the hybrid. I think he's the white wolf.
Okay. Well,
I
then
think
switch.
William the silver.
Didn't have a gun.
I'm just saying there has to be a gun in the game. Like Jugen wouldn't make the game anymore.
Yeah, Grow has a gun.
Yeah, Grow just said she had a gun.
I know, but people are questioning. Hold on, I'm saying, well, wait, why would she if somebody else had a gun, they'd call.
Yeah, but why would she hide it? No,
Because I thought
because it was important, and we would have lost it had she died.
I
I
still
wouldn't
stick
do
by
that.
my earlier theory that the Sister Seers also have at least the same level of protection the other roles we talked about have, because otherwise the game could be overnight
Yes,
one or
we
something
just
if
got
one
the
of the
clues.
Seers died.
They just said that Freya can't be killed without the huntsman being dead, and Ravina can't be killed without the witch. They were in the clues that just gave us.
That's what it means. I wasn't.
Who had the silver
I
bullet?
wasn't quite sure what the clue meant, but I.
Jerry.
Only Jerry left?
I have one.
Jesse?
Oh. I mean, I'm fine with giving Gro a silver bullet. It won't hurt the village, even if she's bad.
No, I think.
Yeah.
So you're giving your silver bullet to Grow.
Real quick, real thing before we do that. I'm a little suspicious of the thing that she said about Snow White has to kill Ravina, because these clues, like
I'm not sure, but in the movie, she's the key to killing Ravina.
But
Jesse,
it's just
if
weird
if
based
this
on
is
these
some
clues
master
we got
play from
now.
Grow, then good game for her. But we don't have any other means of killing anybody in this game. So let's just
Can I put the village to a vote that Ro gives me her gun?
Oh, I kind of like that idea.
No, I'd rather give Gro the bullet.
Why?
Because a silver bullet doesn't hurt the village.
No, but then if Luciana gives me her bullet as well, I'm going to shoot Chris A.
Just give Gro the silver bullet and let her shoot Chris A, and let's see what happens.
I'll give it. I'll give it.
Yeah, thanks,
I
Jesse.
will say, y'all there's two types of silver bullets.
Silver nitrate bullets. I got silver nitrate bullets.
That's what I have.
Oh.
Just
you have the same.
I have the silver nitrate bullet. What is there? What? See, does anyone have another kind of? What do you have?
I guess Eddie did probably have the third version.
So,
but Jesse gives Gro the bullet.
I would like to give Gro my silver nitrate bullet.
Silver nitrate, okay.
all right.
I'll try to.
Are we voting on Jesse giving the bullet to Grow? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. All right. Grow, you now have a silver nitrate bullet.
Yes, I'll put that in my what was it called? Bolt action rifle, and then I'll try to shoot Chris A.
As you tried to stick it in that rifle, it does not fit.
Oh, does mine fit? But I don't. Should I just give her my bullet?
No, because we need both bullets to kill Chris A.
Yeah. Which probably
we should
means
try out if it fits in the first place.
That's the only
But I don't think that no one here has the gun that fits our bullets. That's just.
Maybe a different kind of bullets. Maybe
Maybe there's a gun here we could find or something.
Maybe one kind of bullet fits Grow's gun.
Lucy,
Maybe we
can
should
you
try
give
out-
your bullet to Grow?
I will give my UV bullet to Grow.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Rick, I got my bullets messed up. Your silver nitrate bullet does fit in the rifle.
Okay.
Then I will try to.
Can you give us the minute back you just stole from us?
I will try to shoot Chris A.
You shoot Chris A.
Does it hurt, Chris?
You gave it silver nitrate bullet. Let me double check my notes before I mess up. As you shoot Chris A with a silver nitrate bullet, it flows through his veins. He starts popping everywhere and dies.
Yay!
As he transforms into this big white wolf trying to ford it off.
But does that mean he wasn't the hybrid?
He wasn't the hybrid.
Yeah, he was like wolf.
But we finally killed the second evil person.
Yes, we can finally kill someone evil.
Good job, Grow.
So we killed Alex too.
Second.
So you still got
So
Ravina
time's
and
still
so
going on. We still have time.
Yeah. I am on Luciana.
Yeah, but I would like to
agree with you.
I don't know
thing
what
is,
she is
since
though. I just know she's bad.
Why is Luciana able to speak today when the spellcaster muted her last night?
I'm sorry, I didn't reveal that. Luciana, you're silenced today. My apologies.
Thank you, spellcaster.
Thanks, Graham.
Well, that's good to know because now we can dismiss Alex's claims because I was still gonna follow those. So
Problem is, she was going to give the bullet away. Now she can't.
well, she shouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, but she didn't.
I don't know what she is, but based on she ate the apple right away. I feel like if she was who's the bad? I can't mix them up.
Ravina. Ravina is the bad
I feel
one.
like Ravina would do that because she's not afraid of what's going to happen. Like she probably knew she needs X, Y, and Z to kill her. That's what my gut is.
I don't think she's Ravina.
Usually I don't do this, but in this case, if Luciana turns out to be good, I'm very sure that Crow or Connor are bad. So in case I die in the night, don't forget that.
If,
I'm also suspicious.
Since she muted, can she still make a will or not?
That's not well.
Nope, she cannot because she is muted.
Okay.
I'm also still suspicious on Elliot, to be honest.
True,
He's a good person.
I
if we
feel
look
like
around.
actually he's the puzzle guy, and I don't think much puzzling has been happening in this game from him.
I mean,
you're not participating enough, Elliot.
I'm focusing on the Seer, and I know no one else is believing me, but I do think I'm onto a theory that if you got the white, whatever it was, wolf kill with a silver bullet, you got the hybrid kill with a silver and UV, and there's a third bullet type in the game. I think that third bullet type is the one that kills the Seers.
Probably.
And that bullet type's the golden bullet.
Impossibly. Well, he just said that there was a second silver bullet.
Okay, then a fourth type in the game, but the golden bullet is, I think, what kills the Seers.
Where did you get the golden bullet from?
We've got 1 minute 30 left.
I nominate Chris R.
Chris R is nominated. Do we have a second? Alrighty. Chris R, you've been nominated. So, Graham, you want to give your reasoning?
I'd just like to hear more from her.
All right, Chris R, you have the floor to defend yourself. Go ahead and unmute yourself and defend yourself.
I'm not sure what I should add to what I just said. I'm suspicious of Elliot, as I said. I'm not sure where this golden bullet thing came from. I think nobody claimed to have one. I'm also suspicious of Luciana. It was really suspicious that she just didn't want to give a will, and it seemed like she wanted to bring the bullet to kill her. I'm on the fence regarding Grow and Connor, but I tend to think they are good. I trust Graham, Lucas, and Jesse, I think, and I have no clue how to read Matt. Those are my reads.
Anybody have any questions for her?
Lucas.
Well, since we are running out of time, we should probably decide on nomination. And Chris, I think we all agree that Elliot is probably bad, but I'd rather kill Luciana to know if Grow and Connor are good. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think so.
I did say ask a question at the end.
Alrighty, no more questions. We're going and vote on Chris R's life. Did you want to give a will out, Chris?
Nah, she doesn't need a will.
All right, vote on Chris R's life. 3, 2, 1. Chris R, you're still alive.
Before we do the Luciana thing, are we worried that that bullet will be gone? But if, is there a way to get it from her? Can the village possibly take the?
Yeah, I'd say the village holds Luciana down and steals whatever items she has.
I agree. I agree with Graham's suggestion.
Yeah.
Graham steals the bullet from Luciana. Jugan.
Yeah, sounds great.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
It's 20.
I'm pretty sure this one's an assault check.
Sadly, it's not on her person.
Oh, she lied to us.
No, I didn't, because that's not an option in this game. So nice try.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will nominate Luciana.
Got one for Luciana. You have a second.
Med second. Yeah.
Alrighty. That's the second nomination of the day, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Who nominated? Give your reasoning.
Connor.
I just think Luciana the day before was clearly bad, or I guess it was 2 days before.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Lucy, mime your defense.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's y'all cruel and evil. Alrighty. You want to try to mime your defense? Alrighty, we're voting on Luciana's lie. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you bring Luciana down to the gallows. You set fire to her. She screams out, "Oh!" She turns into a wolf. Kid yourself a wolf. Let's go. Let's go, Ravina. Ravina. Show me your message again. Thank you, Ravina. Go to sleep. Thank you, Ravina. Go to sleep. Freya. Freya. Thank you, Freya. Go to sleep. Hybrid. Thank you, Hybrid. Go to sleep. Wolves. Come on, wolves. Wake on up. Who do you want to kill tonight? You wolves go to sleep. And last but not least, spellcaster. Thank you. Oop, wrong one. Today, you've been transported to the Innistrad Armory. But it's been cleaned out except for this one box sitting on the table. A gun box. Probably about
I
like.
run to it and open it very
box.
quickly before anyone else does anything.
No, Elliot.
You
No,
run and
Elliot.
open it. There's a golden gun sitting right there.
I steal the golden gun.
Yeah, I take the golden gun and I put my bullet in it.
No, Ray,
No,
All right.
we disagree.
But hold on, I still gotta tell you, Lucas, you had died in the night.
Here, I'll take over.
Have I been able to do
I
that?
got there before.
Yes, you have
everyone.
been able to do that.
That's not fair. I thought we had to vote on that kind of stuff.
I said some things you have to vote on, some things you do not.
I nominate Elliot.
Okay.
I
The
second.
reason I did the reason I okay, I will shoot someone in a second. I just don't know who. The
right.
reason I did
Well, you got time to think about it because Jesse, you nominated Elliot.
Sorry, Jerry nominated. I seconded.
I thought you nominated. Well, whatever.
Not hear me run and
Or
stick the gun before Elliot did. Was that?
That's not an option. He ran and opened it up first. Alrighty. Jerry, you want to give your reasoning because he has a gun and wants to shoot somebody with it?
Well, he ran for the golden gun first, and he's not a trusted villager. So, and if he shoots me, I give my bullet to Graham.
Okay. Alrighty. Elliot, give your defense. And you can use your
Okay,
gun
the
if you
reason-
like.
The reason I did that is I've got a golden bullet, and I assume the golden bullet and the golden gun go together, and this is how we kill one of the sisters. I'm not sure who's best to do. I am the good sister. I think if you vote down on me, you find I won't die. So I don't think there's any need for me to make a will. But if you know who the evil sister is, anyone, let me know and I can shoot them. Matt.
I don't know if it will work on our evil sister who we're trying to kill, but Alex told the werewolves that it's what was used to kill the good one.
Alex doesn't have any information that wasn't in the clues that we were already sent by the moderator.
I question that because we've other villagers have shared clues that haven't showed up.
Then maybe they were lying and they're not actually villagers.
I very much doubt that. It definitely seemed real clues. But sorry, that was just my 5 minutes.
I'm not sure how I meant to respond to that question. I didn't hear the question part of it.
Sorry, I was.
Put it in the form of a question.
What do you think? Do you actually think that this could kill the evil sister?
I think the sisters are designed to be mirror images of each other, and it's always a race as to who can identify the other team's sister first with the right tools. Connor.
Do you think we should kill you even knowing as a village that he can just shoot one of us right now? Why not wait to see what the day brings? Because there's information that could be shared.
You've always got a third nomination. Or second. This is the first one. You're 30 seconds. I don't think Jugan's even reset the clock yet, because that's
Oh, you're right. I haven't. Because everybody did so much stuff right away. Anyway, we're voting on Elliot's life. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to 4. Nothing happens. Now.
Matt brought up a very good point, though, because there was a clue that I actually was thinking about it last night. At the beginning, Lucas told us the water could kill the witch, and that is not in one of the pictures that I was looking at. So I was going to come out and immediately accuse him, but then he died as a good person. So I think there were clues that did not show up. I was immediately going to go after Lucas after thinking about that last night.
Yeah, that makes me a little bit.
No, that is the last clue is witch clue, and it shows holy water equals dead witch.
I don't have that.
I don't have that one either.
Oh, he sent it only to me, I guess. He also sent me. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jugan, looks like you sent only to me the Untitled Design 3 with the golden gun, showing that it kills one of the ladies. The white wolf needs to be killed with the silver bullet, which we already figured out. And the
Yeah,
witch
that one didn't show
knew
up
that
either.
the holy water kills the wicked witch.
All right, then get rid of everything I said because I didn't get any of those. But I was immediately thinking about that last night.
I need everybody to check their messages too, by the way.
Elliot, why did you feel the need to grab the gun? If you're good, then you should let me or Graham grab it.
I thought it was probably the other part to my bullet.
I mean, we know Graham's good. You could give it to him, both of them, and call it good.
Yep.
I would agree.
I want to take a vote on that.
You want to give the golden gun and the bullet in it to Graham.
Yeah.
But everybody needs to vote on it. Reed?
I'd like Elliot to. I mean, why are we voting on what Elliot's doing? Why can't he do it voluntarily?
Oh, I said no thank you for that.
So we can't.
Okay,
can we
cool. Then let's vote
force
on it and I'll shoot Elliot. Sounds great.
Yeah. No, I
Can we
don't know about shooting him.
Forcefully take it from him.
Because we have to kill the witch first.
Yeah,
even
we
if he
were
is-
voting on what Elliot is doing now
I
as a
think
group.
Elliot's the witch. I think
What are we
Elliot's the
doing?
witch.
Then
Voting.
vote me out if you want.
Voting for voting to give the gun to Graham? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I'm
3,
not-
2.
Can I shoot Jerry?
You can shoot Jerry as you aim the gun to shoot. A golden bullet shoots Jerry. For some reason it has no effect on her, and your golden gun shakes and vanishes from your hand.
Well, so do
Thanks
we
for
waste our
wasting
time trying to
bullets.
kill Elliot, or do we wait until another
Wait,
golden
does
gun
anyone
somewhere?
have anything else that can kill Elliot?
Right. I don't think we have any.
Might be the hybrid, right?
He's
I
either the
was
hybrid
claiming
or the
that
witch.
he couldn't be
Or
killed.
Regina. We can't
We don't
kill any
have
of
any-
them.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have a gun. We don't have water. That's what I'm like.
I
Yeah,
mean,
the gun is
to kill the
gone
hybrid,
now.
we need a
Here's a
UV bullet.
Jugan, when Graham and I were floating in this other dimension portal, did we find anything in there?
No, it was
What
a
room are
solid
we in?
black void. You couldn't see anything.
So
Then
basically,
You're in the
the gun
astral
is-
sea. That's where you were at.
Elliot. So, Wilf should probably kill me tonight.
I've been told I still have a gun.
Yeah, I mean,
I've got-
I'm not letting the village vote on this. If the village votes on it, then I'll kill myself. But I'm giving my bullet to Grow.
I'll also give my bullet
What was
to
your
Graham.
bullet, Graham?
It doesn't matter. Grow will find out when
Okay.
she gets it.
All right, I guess I got a message directly to her. Got it.
I'll give my bullet to Grow as well.
I'm gonna put a silver bullet and a UV bullet in my gun, and then I'm gonna shoot
He
Elliot.
shoots one at a time.
Yeah, then
I'll give
shoot
him a
the-
hand. If you give me one of the bullets, I have a gun. I don't think it'll fit the same bullet, but I'll try her.
So which one are you putting in your gun?
So which one I'm putting in?
Yeah.
I'll put the UV bullet in first.
The UV bullet does not fit your gun.
Okay.
I try?
Matt, do you have a gun? I'll give
Yes.
Matt a UV bullet.
Okay. I will attempt to put it in my gun. Does it fit?
Oh, actually, we should have been voting on this. First off, do you want to let Graham give his
We're all
bullet to
voting
grow?
We all
Yes.
vote yes except Elliot. Yeah.
Okay.
Even I'm voting
All right.
yes.
Now,
Son of crap.
Grow, do you want to give your UV gun or bullet to
I'll
Matt?
give my UV bullet to Matt.
Everybody vote on it.
Yes. Yes.
All right, cool. Matt, you have a UV bullet.
Does it fit?
It does fit.
Okay.
Maybe we should shoot both of
Nominate
them at the
Connor.
same
We should
time.
both shoot them at the same time.
I'll put a silver bullet in my gun.
I've not
Your silver bullet fits.
Yes.
Okay.
We're
Then
not
I'll
taking
shoot
that.
Elliot at the same time as Matt shoots him.
Yes.
As you do this, you see the silver bullet go in and he starts reaching with pain, like, ow! But he's still alive. Just as your UV bullet hits, you see lightning going up against his other side, and he dies. You killed the hybrid.
And the
Yay.
day goes on.
All right, so
So
we're
there's
down,
a wait.
we're down to the witch and
Ravina.
correct?
Yep.
Well, we have to kill the witch first, I think.
Yep.
Right.
Yes. Well, does anyone have any water? Like I keep getting amazed that you guys keep saying you have items because I was not given anything this entire game. Did you guys all?
We all spit on each other.
Beautiful.
I think
Can I-
they would have been more separate out if there were more players.
So are we to believe that voting is not useful.
Alternative
today.
theory, maybe the water just allowed us to kill Alex. And he actually was the witch.
No, I don't think
he was a
so. I
werewolf.
think we
Yeah.
still have. Yeah, he said he was a werewolf.
But what?
He
I
said he
know
was
I'm
a
really bad at the clues. What does the clue with the?
I mean, Jugan said he was a werewolf.
The one with the wicked witch and with Ravina.
They all need
You
to
have to-
die. You have to kill them first, or is what we're saying?
Ravina, we have to kill the witch first.
Or maybe they die
Yeah.
simultaneously. If they die, one of them dies, the other dies. I don't know.
I don't know.
seems-
Like the pattern seems to suggest that we have to kill those other roles with items we have. Like I don't know if there would be something different for one other role.
Is this dumb? But are we at a point where roles should say what they are? Like I feel.
I mean, I think the Seers have had enough checks that they've probably checked everyone's alive. So anybody who claims a role that isn't like what the other person saw, then they'll know that that's the.
But the Seer shouldn't say anything.
No.
It's a little risky.
I think we should wait until we have the water before
Why do
anyone
we
says
need?
anything.
Hold on. Why do?
We need the water to kill the witch, and until the
Yeah.
witch is dead, we
Yeah.
can't kill Ravina. And if
Right.
the Seers come out and they die, if the huntsman's dead and Freya comes out, then the wolves will kill Freya or Ravina, because I'm guessing it's just down to Ravina now because all the wolves dead.
Who have we narrowed it
Suppose
down to?
Freya's safe as long as there's not a golden gun.
No, because if the huntsman's dead, then the wolves can kill her.
Except that there's also the clue with the golden gun to kill her.
Well, I was the golden bullet girl, so the bullet's that way now. So
sure.
The golden gun is gone now anyway, so we can't do anything with it anymore.
I'm gonna nominate.
Another one's not going to pop up.
Got one for Chris R.
Yeah.
Do I have a second?
I don't think it's her.
I liked her defense.
All right, I'm taking that away. You still have 2 minutes and 27 seconds. I don't think y'all nominated yet. You nominated Elliot, but y'all killed Elliot.
How you feeling, Jesse?
I feel fine. I'm on the village team. I'm trying to decide who. I mean, obviously, I feel like we've all been helpful to the village. We've all been doing village work, so it's a little harder. I would put. I mean, I 100% believe Graham, obviously. Everyone else is kind of up in the air, even though most of us have been doing village stuff. I am a little bit like, if I had to pick one, it might be Chris R. But it's like, I'm not really sure. It could be Gro. I don't know if Matt would have came out with that gun at that moment, because no one thought he would have a gun. But maybe he did that to gain trust. And then I don't know. Jerry. Also, I noticed Chris didn't name Jerry in her defense yesterday. She's the only person that Chris didn't say, which is kind of like
I did not.
note of that. No, you went through every other person and gave
I maybe
trust or
forgot.
not trust, and you didn't say anything to Jerry.
And I forgot Jerry, but I said something the day before that I trust her. I think, like I included him in the trust list before. At one point, I said Lucas, Jerry, and I trust Jerry.
I also am a little suspicious still of Connor not having any items, because I think most other people had items were good. I don't know.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked it when I did. I was very confused by that. I didn't trust that everyone was telling the truth.
Got 1 minute left, and Matt is trying to say something. So
What? I wasn't.
I don't like
You're
that
like-
Jesse doesn't.
Oh, you were. Sorry.
I don't like Jesse. You don't think Matt and Grow are good. In what world would those two be bad in this stage of the game shooting a wolf?
I said I don't think Matt would have came out with that gun because no one thought he had, no one's suspicious that he had a gun, so he could have kept that to himself. So that makes me want to trust Matt. But it's just, I feel like everyone's been helpful and doing good things for the village, so it's hard for me to pick. Like maybe you or Chris would be I feel like Jerry's been, I don't know, she's been so on point this game. It's hard for me to mistrust her, but two people here are bad probably. So I don't know if it's you and Chris.
To me, that's Connor and Chris, but I don't know how we kill them. I don't even think it's Chris. I liked Chris's defense, but if it's not Connor, then it's Chris's sort of.
you got 10 seconds. We need someone.
I'll nominate Connor.
I got one for Connor. I have two.
Second.
Yeah. All right. You got it just in time. Alrighty. Jesse, you want to give your defense? I mean, not defense. Your reasoning for nominating. I'm sorry.
It's just it's really hard to pick who might be the bad one, and I feel like Connor not having any items when I think most of the village has had items, and then I don't know if he's pulled as many moves against the werewolves as the other people in here. I don't know.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I can defend that very easily. I can't pull the moves that everyone else has done because I don't have items. I've been trying to puzzle it out. That's why I immediately was going to go after Lucas that day because of the information that I thought I was missing, but Graham cleared that up. Chris has been the one that I felt has least done that stuff. That's why I nominated her. I felt like everybody else at some point has really pointed towards or done something to get rid of somebody. That was the only reason why I nominated Chris. It's not even like she said or done something that makes me think that. I just think everyone else has cleared themselves to me.
I have a question.
Yeah.
But don't you think we actually need to vote down on you now, at least to see if you die, from like the village point of view?
Say that again, Gro. You cut out right at the beginning for me.
Okay. Don't you think we need to vote down on you now to see if you die or not, to do something with the day?
Oh, yeah. I think that's fine. I'm just saying my thoughts are towards Chris. That's why I was also at the point where I'm saying, should rolls come out? Because I feel like we've narrowed it down to maybe 2 or 3 people, because I think enough people have done good things. But if you really think it's me, you can vote down. If you just want to check, that's fine too.
Alrighty. Yes, everybody. So we're voting on Connor's life. Regardless of what happens, today is over because this will be the 3rd nomination. 3, 2, 1. That is enough. Bring Connor down to the gallows. As you try to string him up, you realize the fire's not working on him, and he's still alive. Alrighty. Let me get Ravina. Ravina, the wake on up. I think Ravina go sleep. Freya. I think Freya go sleep. Alfred's dead. I don't need to call him anymore. Wolves. I think Wolves go to sleep. Spellcaster. Spellcaster. Who you want to silence tonight? I think a spellcaster go to sleep. Y'all wake up, and y'all are back into the cathedral with a nice shiny bowl of water in front of the pedestal. And you find that Graham had a spell casted on him. He's cannot talk today. And nobody had died last night.
Okay, so we got another chance to kill the witch.
But the question is, which is the witch? We need to be sure. Why did you vote up on Connor, Matt? That was weird to me.
I wasn't expecting anything from it.
By the way, everybody check their messages.
Because I didn't believe we could kill the enemies, and...
Right, but still, I don't know.
Okay. So who do we think the witch it could be? We know Graham's a spellcaster.
Yeah.
I believe Gro's good. I believe Jesse is good.
I mean, I guess the safest bet would be to do it on Connor, right?
Yeah.
Or you think Chris or
6.
Jugan, is there anything on this pedestal?
Slap 6. Slap 4. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So throw water on Connor because he's in 7.
Let's try Connor.
No, 4.
Or Chris.
1, 2, no,
or Chris. That's the ones he's thinking of.
No, I will not vote for Chris. I really wish I knew what your numbers were saying.
I think Connor is the best bet.
I mean, we know he's on the bad.
And kind of helpful.
Well, not necessarily. If he were Frey, I'm not certain we could have killed him either, but I don't think he is.
True.
Okay, I want to water him.
Roundabout way.
I think.
Whereas Chris has been very silent and not really wanting to say too much, which tells me that Connor knew who the werewolves were and have been able to pick them up like randomly, which would be something the Wicked Witch would do because he knows the werewolves. Ravina doesn't know the werewolves.
I really wish you hadn't sandwiched yourself.
So who do you think is the witch, Crow?
I think Connor is the witch.
Don't help us now. Do you agree with that? Do you think Chris is a witch?
Do you think Jerry?
I think Grow should do it.
You just say you wanted water.
No, you don't want Grow.
4.
You want
So-
You want
so
Chris to
Chris
throw the
throw it
water
over
on
Connor.
Connor.
Yeah.
Would you do that, Chris?
Would I do what?
Ingenious.
Throw the water on Connor. We want you to throw water on Connor, Chris.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Oh, the day doesn't end after that, right? Oh, okay. I thought the day would end. Then.
No, we still get nominations.
I think we have to vote on it, right?
Okay.
You have to vote on whoever you're trying to do.
Right, so we want Chris. We're voting on Chris throwing water
Can
over
I
Connor.
give my golden gun to Jerry?
And give your golden gun to Jerry if the village votes on it.
Okay.
So what are we voting on right now?
I'm getting Connor's golden gun.
All right, so we're voting on whether Connor gives his golden gun to Jerry. 3, 2, 1. All right, Jerry, you now have a golden gun.
Ooh. Okay, can we vote on Chris throwing water over Connor? The holy water over Connor.
Does anybody nominate that or second that? All right, Graham does. All right, we're voting on Chris to get the golden water, or get golden. I got golden stuck in my head. Get the holy water and do what she wants with it.
Throw it over Connor.
3, 2, 1. Chris, you have holy water in your hand. What do you choose to do with it?
Throwing it at Connor.
As you throw this holy water at Connor, he starts shivering up, screaming, "Ah!"
I'm melting! I'm melting!
He melts into a pile of goo as you killed the witch.
Nice one, Graham.
Okay. Is the huntsman still alive?
Obviously, right?
Not necessarily.
We don't want to have that.
Jerry, you should shoot Chris. I think that was like a double bluff by Connor.
Yeah.
I don't have to have a. Does anybody have another bullet?
Oh, we need
I mean,
bullets.
we shouldn't have to shoot her at this point. If the witch is dead, we should just be able to kill her.
But don't you
I
still have
don't-
the silver bullet, Jerry?
Does anybody have any bullets they can give me?
I don't have a
Don't you
bullet.
already have a
No.
silver bullet? Because
No,
I
I
never
do.
got your silver bullet.
Or did I give it to Matt?
You
I
didn't give your
know
bullet to
the bullet
anybody.
I've
You
ever
still
had.
have your bullet.
In that case, can I load my bullet and shoot Chris, please?
What bullet do you have?
Silver nitrate bullet.
It does not fit in the golden gun.
Yeah,
The golden gun bullet's going to be the only thing that fits there.
right. So I feel so bad. That was so mean, Graham. What you did to Chris made her kill her buddy.
I don't even.
What? Why? He was not my buddy.
If the huntsman's still alive, we can come out with every roll. Because they can't kill Freya tonight.
do we want to chance that?
No.
Because
Can we look round can we look round the temple for a golden bullet? There might be one lying on the ground,
Wait,
under a pedestal.
Isn't the golden bullet? Graham's muted. He's not going to be able to tell me, and he was the only one who got the clue with the golden gun in it.
Jurgen, can we look for a golden bullet in the temple where we are? Can we ask the goat for a golden bullet?
But do
Goat's not there.
bullets to kill Chris?
should we just
We
nominate?
don't know that. The only
No,
clue about the
nominate her
golden
and
gun
try to
or
kill
golden
her.
Nominate Chris. I apologize.
I got one for Chris. I have a second. Alrighty. First off, Chris, do you want to leave a will?
I don't have any items to
Okay.
give. And I'm not sure why this suspicion is suddenly like this. I know there was a little suspicion on me, but now everybody seems to be sure, and I'm not sure why. I hesitated with Connor because in my head I thought the day would end and it was really quick, but then I realized the day doesn't end if we kill with items, so that's why I hesitated. I'm on a good team, and I'm running out of suspicions. Is the problem? I'm not. Yeah, Grow and Matt shot Elliot, but I'm not sure if I trust Grow, to be honest. She could have hoped that the second person wouldn't come up with a gun or something. I'm not sure. Like, it's not a big thing, but I don't. As I said, I'm running out of suspicions at this point. I'm still feeling good about Jesse. Graham's obviously good. I feel good about Jerry. So I kind of agree with Jesse that people were helpful all around. So it's hard to pin something. It's not me. Matt, you're muted.
I was just going to ask, since this is probably life or death, are you a role or are you just a villager?
I'm just a villager.
Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty. We're voting on Chris's life. Still have 2 more nominations or 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the day. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is enough. You bring Chris down to the gallows. She screams out bloody murder as you let her on fire, screaming, "Why did I kill Connor?" And you kill Ravina. The game is over. Village wins.
Was the huntsman still alive? Was it you?
All right, let me go over who was what and all this stuff. So, Chris R was Ravina. She had the claws to kill the huntsman, but she never found the huntsman to actually do it. Freya had the lightning revolver, which only held the UV bullets. Elliot was the hybrid with a golden bullet. Chris A was a white wolf with a golden bullet. Alex was a werewolf with a silver bullet. Luciano was a werewolf with a UV bullet. Connor was the wicked witch with a vial of poison, which missed his shot to try to kill Snow White. Which also the hybrid was poisoning too. There was the other option to try to kill Snow White, but none of them found Snow White. The huntsman had the bolt action rifle from the beginning. That's the only one that doesn't disappear, and the lightning revolver didn't disappear. Jesse was Snow White with a silver nitrate bullet. Graham was a spellcaster with a UV bullet. Sorry, I forgot to announce who was silenced that day. You kind of outed yourself. It really didn't matter at that point. Anna was a villager with a UV bullet. Lucas was a villager with a golden bullet. Jerry was a villager with a silver nitrate bullet. Eddie was a villager with a silver bullet. And that's what. And the clues you had to... everybody's pretty much saw the clues now. Let me get back to my document so I don't mess anything up. So, for Fred to die, the huntsman had to be dead first. For the huntsman to die, he had to be killed with the claws. For the hybrid to die, they had to have the silver bullet and the UV bullet, which, again, the silver bullet can be fired from the bolt action rifle, and the UV bullet had to be fired by the lightning revolver. Ravina could only be killed once the witch had died. Snow White had to be killed by poison. Doesn't matter which way. The spellcaster had to be killed by the golden gun. The white wolf needed to be killed by the silver nitrate bullet, and the witch had to die from holy water.
Who again? Sorry, who was?
It targeted you many times, Graham. I think at least twice.
What's
I will
the
say
other
that
Seer?
I wanted to throw holy water on Connor day one.
You did, but everybody had to vote for it.
Who was the other
Why was
Seer?
it all the things that like an individual wanted to do, the village had to vote on, but whenever a bad person raced to do something before anybody had any chance, that was not something we had to vote on.
Was a bit weird, yeah.
I just chose those each day, which what could vote on. I didn't even look at that.
But well, I mean, I get it was totally arbitrary, which was infuriating, but it just turned out
Maybe it
that
was to
Luciana
balance
was
out
able
the
to grab
game
an
a little
apple.
bit and give the evil team a chance.
I guess,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Who were the other Seer in the
Because
huntsman
for
again?
her to use her claws, she would. Hold on. Here's the reason why I kind of played out that way. Because Ravina, if she wanted to use her claws to kill the huntsman, she had to publicly announce it, and that was a disadvantage for the bad team.
Who was Freya?
The reason I didn't say
Freya
I had
was
a gun
Matt.
was that I thought it was pretty obvious.
Good job, Matt.
Thanks.
If I said I had a gun.
Bro would have been the next person I wanted to check. Oh no.
Yeah, I kind of made this up on the fly as an idea because I wanted to run my sister game in a while, and I kind of want to do something different with it, and it's just kind of something I thought of. I didn't know if it'll work or what, but
yeah,
I don't.
Pretty cool.
It is a fun game.
So
But 6 evil rolls in a 14-player game? It's so evil.
We still lost,
Yeah.
Lucas. We still lost.
You still lost.
I mean, that's on you, but
Lucas,
I gave them two wolves that could die from any way. Like your huntsman had to die a specific way.
There's
true.
so many characters that couldn't die. So we were
The
picking
problem
characters
is, you
that
know,
could
if the
Yeah,
wolves
Jerry was
are
the only one they could kill.
no, if the wolves are lucky with killing villagers early, then they have the majority towards
Well,
the
I
end of
mean,
the game.
the good team has the advantage of being able to openly come out with their clues and talk about it for the whole game and figure it out versus the bad team that has to either sacrifice one of their players or wait until the goat gives everybody the clues.
No, the Wicked Witch and Snow White were the ones getting clues. The caveat is they couldn't give the clue to the same person 2 nights in a row, so they can give themselves one night, but they had to give it to somebody else. So that's why I was sending clues to random people because that's who they chose.
The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure that the day where Connor pushed Graham into the portal, I think the evil people had at least majority or equality during the day. If they had all come out, obviously.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have helped.
Sure, you could just kill a villager and then keep equality. And once you have equality, village can't do anything.
Unless they tried to kill one of the roles that could not be killed that way.
Yeah.
I was assuming
there's so many roles that can't die. It doesn't.
And they can die. You just have to kill him in a specific way. Hence is the clues.
Yeah.
So what happens though if somebody dies with the item that was required? Like, does that get passed on to someone else, or the game?
Well, how I was doing it, whoever used an item, they would get the replacement item back into the game. So it was coming back in the game some way. The next day, you went back to the box, and I would just resupplied it back to the village. And the BFG could fired any bullet. That was the big difference from the BFG, but he never used it.
Why did kind of like Alex get some of the wolves? Like Alex get a bullet? Was that just to like throw him off to give him a bit?
I kind of rendered my like I knew like the people that had special roles, so Wicked Witch, Snow White, Hybrid, Ravina, White Wolf, Huntsman, Freya, Spellcaster. Those bullets or items, whatever they got, was specific. Everybody else was randomized. The rest of the stuff. So Luciana having a UV bullet was just randomized. And she could use it to, defend herself and stuff, which I think she did, so.
Well, she tried to. She said, it didn't even occur to me that bad people could get items. I was like, well, as a moderator, you would have to allow that. Otherwise, it would mean that villagers could default clear themselves, at least to one another, by saying, I have this item, and someone else says, I also have that item, so you must be good, right?
And what kind of threw me off was, like, I kept double-checking, because Connor said, you get anything, it's like, I kept double-checking. It's like, you clearly got a vial of poison. And I was like, all right, I didn't mess up, so.
How many times did the wolves try to kill me?
None.
Just once. No, we did once.
You did?
Once, yeah.
I don't think so.
No, we did.
No, it was well after you died, Alex.
I had a good streak as spellcaster, picking people that the wolves killed. So that's why you guys thought there was no spellcaster, because I silenced.
Yeah, like I think 3 nights. I think it was every time you chose somebody.
Lucas, he died, but that was a couple nights later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they target me at some point?
No.
I thought could Grow die normally? Because I thought
Grow was a huntsman. She had to die with the claws, which Ravina had. So she had to publicly announce that to kill Grow. Oh.
So basically, she would have had to say, "I'm Ravina. I'm killing Grow. Wolves."
All she had to say was, "I'm killing Grow with my claws."
Okay.
So good team publicly has the water to kill the person that they need to kill Ravina, and then Ravina has to publicly out herself to kill the husband.
No, the water has to kill.
She doesn't necessarily have
Yeah.
to be Ravina. She could
That's
just be
why,
a regular
like,
werewolf claws.
She
Yeah,
chose.
but, I mean, if she's gonna kill the huntsman, that's gonna out her as like somebody bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she I think she searched every. She was because she got the. She was searching, but she never looked at Grow.
Was that by design, or was that just she randomly got that?
What, the claws?
The claws, yeah.
Yeah, it was purposely did that way.
Oh, okay.
Because she gets to see everybody's exact role, so she found the huntsman. She could immediately kill them. Say, "I'm using my claws to kill Grow," and if Grow never came out, nobody knew she was the huntsman, then they wouldn't know.
Until we got the clue that said the claws are used to kill the huntsman.
Yeah.
Only the huntsman.
Yeah.
I really thought that Adam was a spellcaster when I got silent, so I was just like, oh, right, okay.
I think I found almost every role but the huntsman.
I also did not find the huntsman.
Yeah.
So if
I did you on like day 2 though, and got freaking villager.
Yep. That's one time the sisters looked at each other and he got villager instead of Ravina.
Jugan, if Chris had just wasted the water, how many days before the village would have had another chance to kill a witch?
Let me look. We would have done the bots next. I wouldn't have done the dimension door again because we were so low. And then the next one you have been. Nope, we wouldn't have done the Temple of the Goat anymore because he did his thing. We went to the forest. The Golden Gun was already in the game because that was in the armory. Yeah. So 2 more days, I think. All right. You were going back out to the. You gone to the bots. Went back to the forest, and you would have came back. Yeah. So.
Oh, I thought I should have. I thought we already decided on Connor. It was just pro forma that I have to say it again. I thought.
No, I said, do you want to use the water?
Oh, I'm misunderstanding.
That's why I said it. I said it twice. I was like, you're picking her to pick up the water. Do you want to throw it?
Everybody was so sure I should do it, so that I automatically thought, okay, it was on Connor decided by vote.
Well, I mean, it was kind of odd because the previous time water was thrown, the person didn't get an option. So the fact that he was giving you a choice was immediately suspicious anyway. But
did I not? I thought I did.
I didn't pick.
No, the village just voted on what they were doing. So like this whole like arbitrarily deciding what people have to vote on and what people get to choose means we can't really predict what choices we should make.
I thought I told. I forgot who threw the water. I thought I told, do you want to throw the water? And it did. Yeah.
I didn't.
It was Alex. Yeah.
Choose someone else.
Oh, it's Alex.
Alex, you should have said.
No, you wouldn't be able to choose somebody else. I said, do you want to throw the water or not? You get the option to just drop it in the floor.
Because I just rechecked when you were on the block, Alex. There were 5 evil people out of 10. You would have survived.
Is that so?
Yeah. And then Graham and Connor go back, and yet it's 6 in 12. And the werewolf probably kills some village again. Then it's 6 out of 11. So the wolves should have communicated openly because you knew there's a hybrid in the game, there's a wicked witch, and there's Rowena. And you know you are the 3. You should have just said, hey guys, evil has equality. We cannot lose anymore.
I was hoping that a wolf would work out like that they couldn't be killed for something and better give it, or the white wolf saw all the fun.
We actually lost the game when Eddie died. So we should have lost the game when Eddie died.
But we could kill without voting.
No, because giving items away was always a vote. That's what Graham criticized earlier. You know, giving items around was a vote, and then wolves suggested equality, and we would never give items around. And the evil will.
I hate to cut everybody on when it ends stream, so everybody, thank you for watching. This will be on YouTube in a few days. Thank you for watching. YouTube channels Warlocks and Goblins, and y'all have a great night.
standing at the cross.